Hi everyone, thank you for being with us. I'm Lynn, I'm with Plasma Energy Solution, and first of all I want to share with you that we have a January special, and it's Dr. Paul's gift to you. As many of you may know, he passed before Christmas, and I thought it very fitting that he would share with others as he always had. So you want to check that out on our website. And I did want to share with you also, our daughter-in-law brought these flowers on the 20th of December. And I'm doing this video on New Year's Day. The flowers still look pretty good, don't they? They've been sitting in the Plasma Energy Station water. So thank you for the many people who have sent me pictures of their flowers and their plants and how well that they've done, because now I've been able to do the same thing. And I want to thank all of you who have sent us messages. I do so appreciate all the messages and greetings and prayers we've received from everybody. Thank you so much. And on the giveaway, it will tell you that there's also something special that everybody who does enter in January with a purchase will be put in a drawing for one of Dr. Paul's special shungite magnets, and for one of the pendants with either the lapis, the fluorite, or the amazonite. And we've temporarily taken those off until we get more production taken care of. There were a lot of things that Paul did on his side and I took care of on my side, and there were many joint things that we did. One of the things I didn't do was really from A to Z study what he did with the shungite magnets, but there was a real purpose for that. I'm terrible with a paintbrush. I cannot imagine what kind of a mess I could make with shungite, silver GANs, and mixing the resins. So I think we've got a solution worked out that we'll be able to bring those back online. But in the meantime, we do have the New Tech frequency relief, and you can be using that. And remember, in previous videos I've told you that you can use a spray bottle. If you're like me and you're paintbrush impaired, then put your New Tech frequency relief in a spray bottle and spray your exterior walls and areas that you want that protection with your spray water. That should work just fine. So there are a couple things I'd like to tell you that are new that he did, and we just haven't had time to bring the information out. And one is healthy kidneys, and so you will be able to find that on our website. And I do want to share with you that Paul had kidney failure when he was 56 years old. In essence, we stepped on the banana peel, okay? And from there, it was dialysis for 8 years. We did home hemodialysis as the dialysis team for 6 of those years. He got a kidney transplant in 2004, and the whole time he was still dealing with type 1 diabetes, which he had been diagnosed with when he was 44 years old. So there were a lot of ongoing issues with him, and he has always felt that he bought extra time with the family, with the plasma energy solutions that he was doing. And really, he did pretty well until just the last few weeks. So we're really grateful for the extra time that we got to have with him. And I want to share now with you, we always have Q&As, and my wonderful website helper has been helping me. Well, she's not helping me. She's been organizing the frequent frequently asked questions in the Q&As, and just trying to get them in an easier format for you to read. And she's also spent some time taking care of the many blogs that we've written so that they're much easier to access. So I hope you'll take some time to look over those, because many of you ask questions that when you're coming to plasma energy solution for the first time, there are many of the answers that you ask me by email that you'll find lots of information from people, and the same for the testimonials. So someone asked about, there's just a few things I'll go through here. Are new tech frequency relief and peace for external use only, or can I attach the vials to my energy station for my daily drinking water? Yes, you can attach them to your main station, but I always recommend, before you attach your newer vials to your plasma energy station, always make something separate with them, because you never know when that situation might arise that you want to give that particular energy to a friend or a relative, and you can make it from what I always call the mother source, okay? And the mother source would either have and I'm going to show you here, because this spray bottle has, this is my bottle of peace, and this has a vial in the bottom of it. So I can just add water continuously to this and have the vial change the water. You can do that the same way with your mother source. You can put the vial on the outside if you want, or if you receive patches because you're in another country, you can put them on the outside, and they will continuously make the changed water for you. So, and I hope those of you who got our December email did see our information on our intention on peace, because we always in today's world want to help spread that around the world. And we can do it with our intention, with our peace water, with the plasma energy water that has gone from what Paul and Lynn have made to around the world, whether it was sent to someone or whether it was put in a mountain stream, ended up in a big river, ended up in a gulf, ended up in the oceans, ended up in the clouds, ended up as rain in some other places. So this is a great way to send peace around the world. And if you'd like a little more information, we do have a section on the website called Intention. And Paul was very big on intention in everything he made. And so even though he had that very scientific aspect of how he was doing the plasma energies, it was also very important that intention was a part of what he was doing. Okay, and another question. I've received this a lot from outside of the country when plasma energy station pads are being ordered. One of the questions is, oh, I thought I would get 16 pairs of pads. But as you might imagine, it might take a very, very big container to put all 16 pads up the sides of this big container. And you can do it just as easily with the pair of pads made with the plasma energy station complete waters. So that's my answer on that. And then somebody was asking me about detox relief and some situations they had going on. So in addition to drinking the water, you can also add that any of these specific waters that you're addressing an issue with your own body, you can add this to your laundry water. And I do it in the rinse cycle, and I just let it sit for a while, and then I go ahead and spin the clothes out and then put them through the dryer. And you don't have to do this repeatedly. You can just do it one time. And You can also, like if you wanted something particular on say your pillow, because your head's in contact with that all night long, take the pillow out, set it on the bed, just spray lightly on the pillowcase and let it dry. And now you've got that extra plasma energy presence with you all night long. So that's another thing you can do. And be sure and read up on the pain relief, the different things that we did with pain relief, because people have asked us, well, do you make the pain relief pens? Yes, Paul used to make the pain relief pens. But as things evolved over time, he found one thing about the pain relief pens, they are effective, but you have to hold them. You have to hold them in place the whole time you want to receive the effect from them. So he kept distilling things down until he had finally gotten it to where he put pain relief or arthritis relief on the gauze of fabric Band-Aids, and he'd let that dry. He always did a whole cookie tray full, like maybe 3 dozen, and then he'd let them dry, then he'd put them all in a baggie, and he'd use them as he needed them. So he'd put an X on one side of his knee and a single bandage on the back side, and that took care of the replacement of the pain relief pen, and it was even more handy because you didn't have to hold anything. And we just wear any of the Band-Aids that we use, say for pain relief, until they fall off, and then we go to Paul's baggie and pull some more out. So that's a really easy way to use it. You can also do it on a scarf, maybe if you have sore shoulders or something, and you could soak or spray the pain relief into a scarf, or you could do inflammation relief that way and put that in the scarf and let it dry and then just wear it. So those are just a couple of things that you can do, and that's in answer to some of the Q&As that I've had recently. And so I hope you will take a time to look over the many answers to questions that we have on the frequently asked questions, and also read the testimonials, read the blogs. And I'm so glad that last summer Paul said we are going to start doing videos. We're going to do 100 videos in 100 days. Well, I about fell over because first we had to get a camera. Second, Lynn had to learn how to use the camera. Third, I had to figure out, well, what do I do now that I have the video? So you can see that we were real novices at this. And I really appreciate that he did that, because we captured a lot of his wisdom and our exchanges on camera. So I'm very glad that we had that capability. So I want to thank you again for being here with us today. And this month only, if you will use the word Paul on any purchases you make, you will get, it's your coupon for the month, and you will get 25% off. And that is for this month, January 2020 only. So I want to thank you very much for being with us. And as I walk away to turn off the camera, because I haven't figured out how to do more this way, I want to remind you, our Plasma Energy Solution website is plasmaenergysolution.com. Please go there, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much.